Hi, I'm Pete Blackshaw, CEO of Cintrifuse. This week we took a close look at the best innovations in sustainability at the Consumer Electronics Show. If you're a startup entrepreneur or a change agent in a big company looking to unlock value in this $2.5 trillion category, we hope this inspires you, and we're here to help. Although CES was virtual and you couldn't rub shoulders, the big themes still emerged: home robotics, security tech, AI, IoT, ubiquitous sensors. What we're going to focus on right now is sustainability, which includes circular economy and climate tech. So let's start with some local love. Cincinnati startup GoSun, which produced solar power consumer products, received a 2021 CES Innovation Award in sustainability, eco-design, and smart energy. Here's a medley of the products. A slightly bigger company, Procter & Gamble, our neighbor and partner, but a few blocks away, put sustainability innovation front and center of their really creative avatar-powered Life Lab experience. Within this exhibit, one product really jumped out on the green front. EC30 removes all the water from cleaning products, creating a thin square that fits in the palm of a hand, but can expand when it's introduced to water. Beyond Cincinnati, I was really impressed with Samsung's sustainability initiatives. Here's a solar-powered recycled remote. Samsung continues to move the needle big time on upcycling and eco-packaging. All cardboard packaging for TVs in 2021 will be designed for creative reuse. I also love how they're pushing alternative uses for outdated electronic equipment. And as long as we're talking about reuse, I love the smart delivery parcels from Living Packets. Now let's talk about electric vehicles. On the wow factor, I really like the Sono Motors solar electric car, basically comprised of hundreds of solar cells. We also really liked and were impressed with what Hyundai is doing with electric vehicles. But honestly, our team is most impressed with GM. Yes, they're moving aggressively into EVs, plowing $7 billion, but notably they announced an internal startup, BrightDrop, dedicated to an entirely new supply chain around electric vehicles. Now, I'm a big believer in the notion of the Midwest serving as a great supply way to the world, and it really excites me that our neighbor up the road in Michigan is proactively shaping a new ecosystem anchored to sustainability principles. Imagine where that might lead. Oh yes, and I know you're wondering, they shared a flying car demo. A few other notables. Lasso launched a recycling robot that accepts, identifies, and prepares recycling for proper use. I also love B-Box, and here I'd be remiss not to note that our recent Sustainability Cincy Accelerator, sponsored by Kroger, P&G, and Nestle, among others, a startup called Be the Keeper, took top prize, so be attentive to this area. Circularized Plastics brought blockchain solutions for transparency to the plastics supply chain, a huge issue today. I thought L'Oreal really moved the water conservation needle with the Water Saver product, in this case all about reducing water consumption during hair washing. Was also really impressed with the analytics that wrap around this. As smart, resilient, and sustainable homes go, our team was really impressed with Schneider Electronics. We also give high fives to Bosch for end-to-end green mindset. HP stepped up their game with sustainable PCs and 97% recycled Renew travel bags. And on the fun side, Ampere announced a shower speaker that uses your shower water flow to stay charged during your next shower. Then again, keep that playlist short. Now, we debated whether this is for real, but who can't get excited about a product that can pull 5 gallons of water per day from air? And one of Cintrifuse's GPs, Material Impact, is invested in a company, Zero Mass Water, that does something like this on a more grand scale, but Aquatop claims to have figured this out on the consumer level, so we'll see. Lastly, a quick shout out to a gaming company, Hazel, that converted their manufacturing facility to create wearable protection. Now, I wanted to end with a short pep talk. My first board memo this year underscored the massive economic growth opportunity around sustainability. The trends we saw at CES reinforce this in a big way. We know most of our major corporations are making huge pledges in this area, and just yesterday, one of our startups, 80 Acres and Infinite Acres, cut the ribbon on one of the most advanced high-tech vertical farming operations in the world. Even the governor said a few words. They are laying runway for a sustainable food ad tech corridor right here in the Midwest, where the economics are irresistible, the universities churn out exceptional talent, and startup ecosystem support is everywhere. This is our moment, and we're here to help.